So let's get into the video for today. Now, what does a trade union mean? First of all, the meaning of a trade union is that it's a combination of workers or employers that have the same power or purpose and have the same regulation controlling their workforce, and this is done to prevent any form of behavior that is contrary to the policy of the trade union. So the purpose of a trade union actually is to give better working conditions to workers and even employers, and also is to enable the workers to speak up when there are trade disputes, and also to speak in one's voice, and this is to foster cooperation among the members of this trade union. And when there are any form of doubt, the trade union actually comes in place to give better opportunities and resolution in times of dispute. So that's basically the characteristics of a trade union, is that the trade union is actually set up for a specific purpose. The trade union is actually set up for a specific purpose. So the trade union actually has its governing laws, governing rules that regulate it. And in Nigeria, we have the Trade Union Act. That is the act that actually governs trade union. And for a trade union to be a trade union, there are some things that should be noted. A combination of workers and employees shall not be deemed to be a trade union except some conditions are met. This is provided for in the Trade Union Act, which is section 1 sub 3 A to D of the Trade Union Act. So it says that there must be an agreement between the employer and the employees. There must be an agreement for the instruction of any person in any possession, trade, or handicraft. There must be an agreement between partners or business owners, and there should be an agreement imposing restriction in connection with sale of goods. So this is provided for in section 1 sub 3 of the Trade Union Act. So the status of a trade union, the law actually recognizes the trade union, and they have everybody, according to section 40 of the Constitution, has a right to form a trade union, because section 40 of the Constitution actually provides the fact that everyone has a right to form an association, as far as it's not against public policy and it is not contrary to the provisions of the law. So who are those persons that are disqualified from forming a trade union? So persons that are disqualified from forming a trade union are management staffs, members of the armed forces, members of central bank, federal government staffs, and also state government staffs that involved in carrying arms. Then other establishments, as the Minister of Trade can from time to time determine that should not form trade union. So all these are provided for in section 11 sub 1 of the Trade Union Act. However, trade union officials must not be ex-convicts or one involved in any criminal activities or have committed any offense under the section 48 sub 1 and section 49 sub 1 of the Trade Union Act. Also, if you are a member of a trade union, you cannot be the head of more than one trade union, or can only hold office in one particular trade union. Also, a person under 21 years will not be allowed to hold any office in trade union. Trade union officials are persons who are not ex-convicts. You are not allowed to hold position in more than one trade union. Also, if you are under 21 years old, you cannot actually hold office in a trade union. And if you have committed any offense either under section 48 sub 1 and 49 of the Trade Union Act, you are not allowed to form a trade union. So for the formation of a trade union, we would like to kindly refer you to section 3 sub 1 of the Trade Union Act. So now let's go to the restrictions. There are certain restrictions as regards the name of the trade union: when it's resembling names, objectable names, or deceptive names; when they are names that are against public policy or public morality and can be a threat to security; and when those names are actually existing before, and if any name will actually alter the purpose of an existing name. So first of all, the function of a trade union is actually to enable members of the trade union to speak in one voice, to settle disputes amicably, and the likes. And there is room for registration of a trade union, and the duty of a trade union is actually to receive all application as regards its formation, to stand in compliance with the relevant laws, to give notice to the minister when the needs arises, to raise objections when the needs arises if they are not being treated fairly, and further rules. And there are several advantages and disadvantages of the trade union. And rights of membership, they have several rights of membership. So management of trade union. So the management of the trade union actually governed by officials, and these officials are one that are regarded by the minister. Then also there's room for the attorney general of the federation register, or the trade union knows that the trade union can actually discipline its members. The attorney general of the federation, registrar of the trade union, can actually sue because they have rights as well. And know that the trade union can be seen as a corporate body. So thank you so much for watching today's video. Please don't forget to like this video, share with your friends, and comment down below what you want to learn or what you want to know about trade unions. And you can check the link on my bio to see my email, to shoot me up email. Thank you.